Namaskar friends, welcome on Leo English Hub Lecture 8, and we are going to learn today the 11th tense in a row, and it is continuous perfect past tense. Yes, it is there on your screen. The definition is an activity had been going on since for some time. So here it is clear that we will use the to be's form of had been followed by the ing form of the verb. To indicate the time, we will use the prepositions of since or for. If we want to understand these prepositions of since or for, you can refer to our earlier lectures in which we have clarified it. As of now, I can tell you that since is used to mark the beginning of point of time, and for is used for the duration. So here we have examples, guys. The first example is appearing on your screen. The world had been experiencing the effects of global warming for last decade. Second example, my friends had been waiting for me to call them since today morning. So the to be's form of had is only used over here, and it has made these the sentences of this tense very easy to identify. Third example, people had been adopting eco-friendly practices in their routine since 1st January. The rule for since and for is same as tense number 10, continuous perfect present tense. I had been working hard to succeed in my career since my graduation. So I have made little changes in all these 5 examples that you can see on your screen. You can make notes of these sentences with minor changes so that you can understand that little changes trigger different tenses. So you can note down this in your notebook, and it is really very easy. If we compare continuous perfect present and continuous perfect past, these two tenses are really very easy because the to be's form of have has are used in continuous perfect present, whereas in the tense which is on your screen right now, continuous perfect past, it contains only had been and since or for. So it is really very easy. So guys, try to make another 10 sentences like this, and you can polish your thinking power as well. The motive behind making another 10 sentences is to polish your thinking power, and while making these sentences you can see, compare and contrast if you make any errors or not. So we are going ahead, guys, to the last tense, 12 number, continuous perfect future tense. Right, it is right there on your screen. Continuous perfect future tense. The definition: an activity will have been going on since or from sometime in future. So here either we will use since or from, not for, guys. You need to be very alert over here. In the last tense of continuous perfect future tense, an activity will have been or shall have been going on since. You can use since to indicate time, or you can use from. We can't use for any future reference, any future tense. Here we have examples as usual, 5 examples with minor changes than earlier tenses. The world will have been facing the effects of global warming from next year. See, from next year, it is a point of time. We can't use duration in future tenses, any future tense. My friends will have been waiting for me to call them since tomorrow morning. People will have been adopting good practices in their routine since 1st January. No duration, only point of time for this tense. I will have been working hard in my career from Monday. For continuous perfect future tense, either since or from, you can use since in all the continuous perfect future sentences, or you can use from in all the sentences. So that is the only difference. Tata will have been developing new technologies from 2050, right? So guys, you can see all the 5 examples on your screen. You can note down them. You can make 10 more sentences for your reference. And this is the last tense that we have studied. We have studied one by one 12 tenses across 8 lectures. So guys, don't miss any update. You can go through our past lectures as well. And if you have any confusion, you can compare and contrast. The definitions of all the tenses are really very crucial. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for latest updates and lectures, particularly tenses. You can polish your tenses, you can understand tenses in this way, really very effective. So guys, thank you for joining us today. See you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.